talk transfers in the world of football, okay? So, Liverpool is splashing, and they are splashing big time. Not too long ago, they made the biggest acquisition in the club's history, 116 quid for Florian Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen. And this kid is fantastic. Liverpool instantly became even better, in theory, than they were this previous season where they dominated the English Premier League. So, they are a frightening side. But they wanted a true number 9. Darwin Nunez, their previous most expensive transfer of all time, I think he was 75 quid. Virgil van Dijk was about the same. So those were the two most expensive transfers in Liverpool's history. So they broke that by about 40 million quid, which is wild. But for a player like Florian Wirtz, it makes sense. The kid is like the most promising young midfielder in the entire world. So I get it. They wanted a true number 9, and they were really, really pushing for Alexander Isak. And thank the Lord, the football gods, thank you Maradona, because they did not get Alexander Isak. In fact, they got a similar profile player as far as both long, tall, skilled forwards. But Hugo Ekitike from Frankfurt is not the quality that Isak is. Isak is arguably the best number 9 in the world, besides for Erling Haaland. Isak is incredible. Every single season, he's been getting better and better. He's still so young. So if Liverpool would have added him as well, it would have been game over. But they got Hugo Ekitike, who looks like a great player. Very fast, very skilled, and very tall. At 6'3", he's able to win aerial battles. Very talented. So they did upgrade. Darwin Nunez is not him. And they're going to offload him, I'm sure. So Liverpool is a scary side. Now, there's a team I want to talk about. What's the name of that team? Oh, yeah, Chelsea FC. They won the Club World Cup, and we're a little over a week removed from that event. And although the Club World Cup is not the biggest tournament, it will be bigger one day. Every 4 years, it'll keep growing and snowballing, and it'll keep getting bigger and bigger. But as of now, it's a pretty good trophy to win, but the real prize was obliterating PSG on a world stage, dominating the team that absolutely dismantled Inter Milan in the Champions League final, the champions of Europe, the team that had just beaten Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid, a side that was absolutely rolling, destroyed them. And Chelsea came in, Maresca's tactics, put PSG on their heels from the jump, pressure, a high press, push, struck first, struck early, Cole Palmer, incredible player, one of the best young players in the world, a true number 10, a legend in the making. Cole Palmer scores a brace and an assist. João Pedro has been incredible. João Pedro had a great goal. All 3 of João Pedro's goals were fantastic. It would be difficult to find 2 better goals than the 2 he scored against his boyhood club, Fluminense. And then the goal he scored in the Club World Cup final, the chip over Donnarumma. Donnarumma's been probably the best goalkeeper in the entire world as of late. Just fantastic. And they're going to add Estevao. Estevao's looked incredible. 18-year-old talent. I think, and of course I'm biased, no doubt about it, but I think when it's all said and done, Estevao will be the greatest Brazilian to ever play in the Premier League. Better than Fernandinho, better than Firmino, the best Brazilian to ever play in the Premier League. He's going to be incredible. And I think he's going to have a little bit of trouble translating his game to the EPL because it's a more physical league, but he's going to be incredible. They also are adding Jamie Bino Gittins. Bino Gittins, he's a fantastic young player. He's the most expensive, uncapped English player of all time. But it's for a reason. He is that talented. About 50-something quid Chelsea spent to acquire him, and he's going to be their left wing of the future. Now, apparently, they're in talks with Xavi Simons, and Xavi Simons has already agreed to personal terms with Chelsea FC. Now it's just a matter of Leipzig agreeing and letting him go. Apparently, they're interested in Carney Chukwuemeka, so maybe some sort of swap deal. But apparently, they're going to add Xavi Simons from Leipzig, which would be a great addition as well. My main concern about Chelsea is their defense, but they are pressing to get Uriel Hatto from Ajax, the youngest captain in Ajax's history. They are really pressing to get this player. He could play in the middle, he could play on the outside. He's a very talented young defender. So if they get these two acquisitions, Chelsea is going to make a push for the Premier League. As great as Liverpool is, they can make a real push now that Maresca is getting more comfortable. The team is growing around him. So there's that. Then we have Arsenal. And Arsenal is getting Victor Gyökeres. And Gyökeres is a incredible scoring talent. I'm curious how he's going to translate to the Premier League. I think he will translate to the Premier League. So they are getting a really, really good number 9. They also added Noni Madueke from Chelsea. And Noni Madueke is a real team player. In solidarity with Arsenal, he decided to leave Chelsea for the Club World Cup final just to practice what it's like to not win trophies. He really wanted to get into that mindset, that Arsenal mindset of not winning trophies. So he said, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm a Gooner now, and I'm going to practice being a Gooner by not winning trophies. And I really respect him for that. And I can tell you this, Arsenal supporters, you're getting a player that's selfish, a player that really only cares about his aura, his self-image. He doesn't really care about winning too much. So congratulations, you're getting a player that really will not care about your club, only himself. So good job. Then let's talk about a 15th place team, Manchester United. A 15th place team in the Prem. They have made some good acquisitions, adding Mateus Cunha, really, really good player from Wolves, really good player. Brian Mbomo from Brentford, really, really good player. Two really good attacking players, so they might be a 13th place team now, maybe 10th, maybe they'll crack 10. We'll see, the jury's still out. They loaned out Marcus Rashford to Barcelona, and I'm really interested how Rashford's going to do in that Barcelona side. He looked really good for Villa, so I'm curious how he's going to play in that La Liga, which is a less physical league. I think he probably will do pretty well. Now, of course, Rafinha is the man, and that's his left flank. But Marcus Rashford's going to come in. I'm sure he's going to break it up, give Rafinha some rest. Lamine Yamal on that right side, one of the best players in the world, maybe the best player in the world. So that Barcelona side is going to be pretty good. And Barcelona has the option to buy, I think like 30 million plus some add-ons if they want to buy Marcus Rashford. So he could be a Barcelona player after this upcoming season for good. So interesting. They're letting Antony go. Antony had a really good spell at Betis, so they're letting him go. They're letting Sancho go. Sancho has had a tough go ever since leaving Borussia Dortmund. They're letting him go, and apparently they're going to let Garnacho go as well. Garnacho, a really talented young player. So they're letting those three guys go, as well as Marcus Rashford. So they're really trying to change the whole complexion of the team. Now, there is interest in Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson is a proven commodity. Now, if Hugo Ekitike goes for 79 million quid, what does a player like Nicholas Jackson go for that's actually proven he can play in the Prem, that is around the same height, probably a faster player than Ekitike? What does a player like him go for? 100 quid? I mean, realistically, probably like 60, but it's crazy. This current market is insane. 2009, Cristiano Ronaldo sold, the biggest transfer of all time, for 79 million, and now Hugo Ekitike, here he is. And of course, for inflation, Ronaldo's deal was much bigger, but that's where we're at. Players like Hugo Ekitike, who are pretty unproven, they're getting that much money for a transfer fee. But Nicholas Jackson, United's interested in. They're also interested in Benjamin Sesko. They're also interested in Ollie Watkins, but Ollie Watkins is a Villa player through and through, so I don't think they're going to let him walk for anything short of an astronomical fee, unless Ollie Watkins plays hardball and threatens to sit out or some bullshit. But that's where we're at with United. So they're probably like a 10th place team now. So that's good for them. Luka Modric going to AC Milan. for free, and I'm excited to see what he does in Serie A. I think he's going to translate really, really well to that Serie A style of play. He's so silky, even at 40 years old. He's so silky. He's going to be just dishing dimes to Pulisic and the boys. So I'm excited to see what he does on that Milan team. What a legend. Love Luka Modric. But those are the big moves that have gone down in the last couple weeks, and I'm excited to see what else plays out in this transfer window. What do you guys think is going to happen in this transfer window? What are the best signings? What are the worst signings? Is Ekitike worth $79 million? If you love this beautiful sport we call football, aka soccer, subscribe to this channel. Gonna keep pumping out great content for any football lovers out there. If you love talking about jerseys, kits, this is the place. We love jerseys here at Kits Out for the boys. Show us your kits. We want to see your kitties. All right, guys. That's all I got for you.